the 2024 budget begin for look inside the Finance Act 2024. Because sometimes just now they talk about how the taxes and everything they go up. Maybe they understand. Yesterday, members of parliament them, why still they say they pan about their business. Then be busy in the parliament. And then we get certain things them when they look as the budget. The minister be don't go there. But inside the proposed Finance Act where the say APC they don't go, they go for discuss them. They go for talk. We go for see now whether they talk, whether they vote for, whether they vote against, all anything in there. But inside it, that's the proposed Finance Act 2024, Custom Tariff Act. And it go provide for a 5% new tax on imported rice. Then all imported rice, like I say, the local rice ain't enough. So we need for one imported rice so that people can go where imported rice expensive, then go left farm, then can eat the local one. We get enough. Yes. Our Chief Minister Trade, that will do that fallback subject. We don't count town for we, but we not go pay attention. You know, we don't promise we. We don't promise we. Yeah? 5% new on imported rice. And all this will take place the 1st of January. Hey, wait, not to this month. Now this month IMF will come. Hey, now November. IMF no carry it. IMF go for can this month. IMF go for can. They go can this month for can see what you don't do. Oh, okay. Now they come to mind. Because we promise IMFC, let them know in November now we give them, let them see what we don't do. For make things sweet. Yeah? Okay. 5% new tax on rice. 10%. Then, okay. Understand this. Waiting at the proposal. For 2024, now 5% would they add per imported rice. For make things sweet for IMF, we tell them, say, you no vex pari. 2025, would they add 10% by the same rest. Then for imported cement, now 20%. Man, then they build too much. They need for slow down. You think cement expensive right now? I will ready. Yes. You say about Boku, you go keep by the colo. God, don't see you. 20% tax on imported cement if you want to buy local one. 10% on iron rod and 5% on cooking gas. Well, it look like so for go back to the wood. Colpoto now be the talking agis now. Eh? So cement factory, because they say imported. Dangote na imported on a local. 20%. The local able serve we. The local cement. They able serve we. Because you forget the one way able serve you first. That if now where a man now they try for make say this na imported, we want for reduce them. So forget the local enough for push na the market say, well, if you have to, go buy the local one. No go buy the imported rest. Imported rest would add 5% pantapam. Why be they talk now? So man no be they understand. So if you think to say rest, cement, and rod then there now, well, wait small. When this administration become, how much they be meet cement? The one the way Sabi say, the government just defend the soft spot for put tax. Just the soft spot them. Eh? Because other side and they for let government get money. But wait, listen to waiting. Lawyer Augustine Marah say. Yeah? Because himself for mouth pan this one. Okay? He say we government now, then they tax we hardship by overtaxing with staple food. He say yes, and iron now two important commodities where the people they need for survive. With the already very high cost where they pay fuel, and then the increase we get for come by the price of rice go skyrocket. That go make the price go right up. The burden on the suffering masses. Governments are voted or formed for make things better and easy for the people. Would they vote for government? Governments are formed for make things easy. I make the chief minister and the guy advice to just know. For make things easy for the people. But overtaxing is not one of those ways. It's a non-nation. No, don't use tax for come up and poverty. From popolipo. That's what you say. It's a no nation, no country, no they we don't use tax, so they pack tax per people them. Say because well they want for come up and poverty, they want for come up and poor. We need sound fiscal and economic policy and program them. Not so for the can pack tax per we. Now, I talk about fiscal policy. What in the MCC scorecard say? I get an printer me. They write before me. Fiscal policy 7% now okay. 7. I want come up on this pool. By way manner, who the leak tax per yourself. Yes. Now so one come up at the pool. I'm not against tax, so. But my dear, right now, not to the team. No, that person don't count any kind of whose development you see. I will say feed salon. I don't tell you already say that one day the development partners then leka then get for put some money there. All this are for the government for pay themselves. Yes. Ude under Arising King, we under the Pandrogo, Panril imports. Wetin dem be tell we? Na be World Bank, eh? Yeah, na be World Bank. Where they talk about malnutrition. The minister therefore can't tell we just on the chief minister. How for it kasada and petete. And forget about rest. We can advise we. We go hear reward. But this taxation, it's not easy. And they make things them, they go up. Things them, they become expensive. What in JFK say? He said the latest finance bill, they show the callous indifference and the insensitivity of government towards the plight of the suffering masses. Because that's how we are open right now. With this inconsiderate tax hike, he get the advice. Plug the loopholes. Lock 'em. Reduce per diem and corruption. Yeah. Jeff can I the advice about corruption, man. Where be the day? I must pass in catch. Hence, no need for increased tax if una do the entire. Who still the way say? For lock the loopholes them, for reduce the per diem, and reduce the corruption. If they do them, they no need. Yeah? For increased tax per way. That's so you say. Okay. Nana Salon. They promise us things will be better. But if not that better day, now in this, I think I'm allowed to scratch my head. Jesus friend, what's in you get, sir, is summary for the week.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Triple A, for talk with through. And thanks for call me and give me a your contribution at the platform. And also we don't bring up a lot of things that we had in the week and things that we passed in the country during past week, and also they try for end them. Regarding the issue that we bring, you bring up issue regarding on Monday the electric what they call power purchase agreement between Guinea and Salon. So, but we've not been able to get the right reason why then go take on, because we question why we get CLSG, then get CLSG, then yes, still, then they will go sell give it. But we will know the right facts, so we just give suggestions of reasons and likely we will make them can go do this arrangement. And then we talk about the 2024 MCC score. We sign at 10/10, we not prove well. And we will not see much action and much jubilation at the side of the government, like tweets or come up for show we say that this then do. So they wait for see waiting at the meeting with MCC then get forget in December, and then after then they see the decision in June again, because at June they can always make up decision for this boss. So we will see within the commodity. And then the return of the APC then at Parliament after the non boycott, we see the few speech they would then give. And we see inside the all interest come, all man direct interest of Usai one for gain before then continue their duties in the parliament. So we only hope see them go able to come up to real government and parliamentary procedures that will not go affect the layman. So then we will go there and argue out. But the arguments looking daily, they say now more if they go to a vote, and a vote will not look at clearance for say this na so amount of people and they. Even though we don't see how they vote in a parliament, because when they make them decision or bill or policy, we then will say MD then like this, just like this finance act, we then go put in a parliament, on a first and second reading. So we try for say now this we not know how the voting can go. Side one will say, well, we not agree, despite in the same home parliament. But we can always direct the fault say they go up and that sound when they say yes or no, when nay and yes. When they work on the people and when they try for take camper with the basic life. Now you see even today you get for make to the camera where you visit the people at the market 120,000. Okay, that's our whole money. Now almost offer in ten days now 1.2 million. So 30 days, the person salary did not even do. Now in plazas for so the rest na barter system. So to that plazas, you go see whether they give me neighbor. That's what the woman talk. So that my neighbor go give me the rest. So we'll do the barter system. So these are the system where the people in they live with very toxic in the community. Not only one, many of them. Cut here, put here. Some man back who go and put 3 days plazas, the light it get expensive. You know, we get a 1 week plazas. So you see how the life say you taxation, not they reflect. So if the man is that now the one where they work 1.2 million, now they talk say in 10 days. What about the one where they work 800? Pane factory, they already complain. If you come out western, they get for paper transportation before you reach there. Now magic world. Now people just they live there by either some man go get locked today, if Fambo send for her, he buy, he give the neighbor. That's not the life. And when they come back, the one who they sell remittance, that they can hibangi. Say, well, now when they do this, not to all of them. If you look at the percentage of people away, they not, most of them not even get no amount Sierra Leone and they are abroad. Wait, is very important to the government. If they even tell you, they say, let the embassy they check. You might blame the citizens, say, no, they go register. But there is still a way, we able know now people are almost then they in each place. Then here we know. So this will even give you a picture of how development they go. Whether they will meet some side and this until we go see and then committee and not involve them. So then will make a better impact in certain society. But this relationship not the day. You as the chief minister for the look to anything they have for say, when the ministry how they do, you they jump now. They can't try for bring thing with a provocative thing to the social life of people because you know they encourage them. You they become indirectly boastful, but you they try for criticize. But it's a very toxic thing when we hope say people and we able look at their function, not of just for the camp say, well, are they deliberately lose the choice of words because of something carry me for a particular situation and just they talk what you want for say, you know go look say na lie you they lie, but the fact is not to the situation where they you they address. You see? Because nobody know will say when you want just the light all side or you want just the use the wife every side, but each person get a situation. And the situation who gets alone, equal to what we they talk. So that now only hope say the way we get leaders them, who go they look into things them, wouldn't they go bring money, then we able for reflect for do something better. Because as well, even World Bank give 50 million during that COVID time for let them go get distance learning and areas how them go able for change things and for go. If they ask you about that disbursement, you're not go able to tell you in detail. We will just tell you say most of them program there we see people and give like some Lebanese man there, so other people individuals charities and radio them for help the schools. So certain things that are donation. But what about the money we then give? Whenever they ask, they say all the money they go to the leader, owner, the president, into the consolidated fund, and not to the consolidated fund, another extra fund with the president oversee before they disburse. So it all comes down to the parliament, how they get for put them political decisions them, the MDs them, and then the ministers them, where they look over them things, how them were able for help. But if you they left that duty there, they come for can just they come to the social life of people them for give statement the way tomorrow, it's not to all the population one for you read this. Now just a few will go say yes, now true they talk, but when they come out for campaign, a different thing. But any step it come to the regions how people then get for do. But I only hope say we governments go get issues them when then go look as the purpose of a parliament, not to the purpose of being there. Thank you so much. Let God help and let God continue for bless you as you go on. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, friend.
Yeah, you're most welcome. Yes, I am.
I want to say thanks to Usman for your summary for the week. Welcome on board, Alpha. Your summary for the week, sir.
Thanks for having me and happy belated birthday. So with the September man, they will boku. I think the first two I will talk on 2 points I want to talk on quick. I want just give one eye on it now. The chief minister when our government did buy data for him. Now they can advise people how for use data. Interesting. Them people they don't take Sierra Leoneans them as one funny people them anything they feel for do then they talk. And so same way Alpha Canba go sit on a radio and television, they say they advise people how for use light. If you know they go inside any room, hot the light day. We want this hot the light. I don't know how they take Sierra Leoneans them. But it's not to their fault. Now Sierra Leoneans then vote them in. So now the result then they get so. Because if they think wisely, they go know who that for vote for. You can't be doing these things for people. You see the reality, so you they make gesture, you they make fun out of them. Does that help you? Does that help the country? No. Then they see the real thing, so then they talk the wrong thing. Then you get the one when a party picking them, then bokute, then on social media, then they pay them. Then on the government payroll. Now then they support, now they in fact go see them now. Now then they post the poor people and they suffer. Okay, let's agree say APC now worse than the fact that the baddest government ever if English or Creole permit me. But they lay fiber optic cable that entire country dey. All the districts headquarter town and get fiber optic cable. Why not go connect this fiber optic cable lay internet cheap na like country dey? Instead, every other day, what's a negative thing? On a ribbon by APC, na APC, na them bad, na them this, na APC, na them me this, na APC, na them me that. Na them we do so. Na 10 years, na then 10 years, 9 years, they knock so. I hope say the one the way they blame APC, where everything but Sierra Leone from January for who take independence na APC. I hope say one day then go begin call say, oh, but how na SLPP back. I hope so. Then 5 years don't done. When I'm not able to connect one fiber optic cable. Instead, the only one when we own back, when I say can sell them, when I say I tell, when I say they privatize. Is it not enough for equip Sagatel to the best way now Sagatel for the sell what they call space, internet space to mobile company them? We sit down now media with the defending people here, like for saying that now we got. It's really sad for we country. It's really sad. Seriously sad. Now go to the 2 points I want to talk on. The first one are the Financial Act, within a Parliament right now. Let people know say not to story they follow or not to get for happy in the future, not to foresee they foresee. Now waiting in a Parliament right now, the Financial Act. Now the debates 9 days so. And then the last one I'll talk on the bad light system who gets now the country. This Finance Act, maybe time not permit you for where go Instagram better. Well, like give open people their eyes now. Yeah. The rest force imported rest, so they say that they start now then they start with 5% to no, let people know and they start this January. Now starts and they start. If they run 2024 done, 2025, and they go back, they go up. And they go up to either, let's see, I think they go up to 15%. That's you. Is it not untold suffering they want for put power with people then? Commodity, the same government where they add tax delegate today, they have a whole project where they don't sing and they don't trumpet them to the extent that Amabo Rice project. Up till today, nobody, no minister, including the president, no able give one tangible reason or answer for that Amabo Rice day. Now, that's all they can put tax for imported rice. Oh, now don't say 80% of Sierra Leoneans them now imported rice then they live on. Are these people really do they have conscience? What can tell you say them people when it's done our office Now then they kill that country, they will not say na play. They know they do one iota of research. Then they just sit down no more. Lord put money make here. Yeah, I think say money they come on here. Lord make so. I think say yeah, so money they. Lord make so. They're not they involve the people, them, they're not they do the research, they're not they, they ask question, then just defend the easiest shortcut. Soft point for government for put money, now no more than sabi. They're not they go na the market, they're not they go na the ground of itself to the people and say, look, now this one, what's it on our take? Nothing like that. But it go start for you know, say this bill that they pass in a parliament confirm. Until they right now, now then they can discuss now. On our wait, we will not defy again. Then the person confirm. Now this is the reason why these people we are bent enough for ensure say they overcome parliament, then get the majority at all costs since the first 2018 election. Because they knew very well that without parliament, some of them bad and then dubious deal or things they know they go through. So they did everything humanly possible. Okay, let's give them 2018, they don't pass. What's in them do? This election, go back to Lawyer Slima's statement there. Now shape the numbers. I will quote and clear one. Whether I'm mistake na 98.1 or wait and call. Me don't talk and they say government distribute the numbers them. And that's what they do. That's what they do. They distribute the number and they ensure say the government gets majority back to parliament. So these people don't think for we go. Let continue for single. That sing that you are like that sing the APC needs to do angry boku. Let them they play every day safe. We not see angry it's na salon. Let them wait from January. We until we meet, you know we don't talk on this platform. The rest will knock 1 million at that country. They knock a man. Let them wait small. Like January they cancel. Then go see. They know they think at all for the layman. Come on, they building. On a son, they go make and they put percent. I don't know these people. Without the percentage where they put force, see how expensive these things are. And this, the other two, then they fail for forgetting. Oh Lord, are these people so bad? They very well know, say most of them here be driven by fear cost. Assume fear go up again with all these taxes and they add so. You think say the thing they go down, then prices and they go down, and they add more and more. So what do you expect? There will anything when a sober thing we go give people an open courage. Every other day, now waiting they will do for let their own life them comfortable. Then I make them the advisory or use your data wisely. You not say let government reduce their own percentage and not put per data. It's sad for a nation. It's sad. Almost cement factory will get in as alone. Almost. Now just one miss Abio, Leone. Is Leone producing enough for serve the whole country? No. When you want for discourage foreign product, if you don't get sufficient of your local product before you're able to do that kind of thing, then they. But everything when they do, you really see the end result of them. We don't get that. Apart from Leone's, let's say Leone's machine and bug or whatever, not to trouble long term. Much more opportunity than they give for make the in German the Lebanese than they deal with me. These people, they know they think. They know they think. President Bio, wait, I say this. President Bio, I don't know if you they listen. No. If you need listen, self, do. People where they listen, they then tell President Bio. Some of these people will surround themselves with the way they call the advisor them more. Me don't know if now an opportunity they give them for them and get job. But honestly, these people are not they're not really ready for make you get a good outcome. That's alone. With the kind increase where prices than they right now. Put this finance act in a parliament, they approve. Well, we done. They not don't tell you say, pa, we don't book too much per this salary business. You just they add more people. Why we not go reduce some people or why we not go stop her right now? You just their point. They not tell you that they will. But the problem back say, we don't tell the president to go. Because we tell them to go, this not exact you. Yeah, who say you to go get job? This not the other problem we'll get. Somebody then just get a job or whatever, then you go tell the president say, we don't book down too much, so and more people are doing a bench. Where they still the wait. Who they see they will submit in social media. And they wait. Where are we heading to as a nation? Do we really actually do we have a national development plan? Nothing like that. We're devoid from politics. We only have political party manifestos, and they lead we. Political party manifestos, where only they go gears towards political party goals. Nothing realistic, not inside it. Now the problem, and why would they see so? That go to me last point because of time. Yeah, bad light system. I see now we platform why we go that they complain. The kind damage where the heads are light, the damage in property them. And not anyone. Mr. SSF, my mama is small abule will make. We don't run, I don't tire. To the meter, all the bone meter, can you imagine? Password, God, me alone, alone. Everything we think of, you have problem with that line. The meter fry. Now they send you meter, now they send light to fry the meter. We have to rewire the entire house again. It's sad. Who they go complain to? Nobody. You want lights, now you buy your cable, now you buy, you pay for your meter, you pull everything, every single thing. At the end of the day, back you pay them back meter charges every month. Government say no, well, now wait and call. Law add 15% per the money we they take buy. Is this government really gets people in a heart? They really come for reduce the stuff people and they go to go. If not, I'm afraid they will continue this kind of things. People then will continue for loss them property them, houses then will continue for burn. One other video where they send, you see the fire and the pole where the sparks back. Somebody they say, look at more, now it's a light this so now they can't now so we know the land. We know the land. ETSAF don't go to the extent, get researchers then send people out, study light system, go back and implement them, train a lot. It's hard for country. Send teams of researchers them, go to countries the way you don't say their light system good. Pay, let government pay, equip these people, equip you staff them. When they go return back, then go able for deliver, you go able for see the difference. At the same time, we talk about them boss, when they talk so. They will bring them boss, then they back 1 year, 2 year, they non pack them done. Because we don't have the expertise. We don't have it. Even with universities, the what they study, almost what they call innovations for a college or whatever they do. Almost 80% of the one the way they graduate now BA general or BSc general. Even the one we get honors, not waiting they specialize, but nothing. Where are we heading to? Who that go sit down back and restructure things? You know the middleman power. This is take always sound bell on dandy. They low, they don't. Instead, we sit down in politics, throughout in politics. When you call on government, you get them party picking the way will attack you. Now make it good, not pay attention, but the one we send message na YouTube. Now so, now then now the day. Now they want the way then on the party then they pay them. So be them so now only pay attention to that at all because now distraction. We in this platform we believe say we voice. It will be hard and we voice now for the voiceless na Sierra Leone. And that's my own for today, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're always welcome.
I want to say thanks to Alpha for his contribution today. You just join me, welcome. You know, say today Saturday. Okay, well, for Fambolem. Now, us the land today Sunday. Anyway, well, the will be start and be Saturday. Yeah? And everything goes. So now you go hear you from Yusef. So we go get the opportunity for make waiting pass na your radar. Some people in the way you not see today in the comment section, and because they go that movie score for. So even so today we'll not get for a anti-silent voice. Because now Hussein, a panelist and they Hussein for go anti-sal Hussein for representatory. Then on the audience side, na More Musa, now Hussein. Then you have a Kangi report. The whole two. You never can give report how the movie be. Talek. Yeah? Get some people already in a flight safe right now. But there, if you go salon the next 2 weeks, let I know. From United States. Anybody we know possibly they go from US, not so big T they can go. And officer just on I want to kiss or hang you. Not so big T they can go. But I go like for know if they go, yeah? Yes, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good evening to everybody. And I just want to give me own little uneducated brain ideas and thought about the madness within a Sierra Leone. Typically, I tell you, Sierra Leone will collapse economically.
They are no collapse.
Well, what you did, Triple God bless you, heart. Like just like yesterday, how everybody will talk about you, waiting at the world will be the news about how you caring about Sierra Leone, about the passion what you get for Sierra Leone. And they're all good, my brother. And you absolutely deserve all that praising. Okay? But sometimes and then you get for sit down back. Sit down just within yourself. You wondering, a quiet place. And look at issue after issue, problems after problems. And ask yourself, no, ask nobody, who. Ask yourself a question. If you know go arise to what I just tell you. Because there's nothing, you know, this now like when you can say, okay, no worries, no more. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. But if light there at the end of the tunnel for Sierra Leone, well, this tunnel is long. It's long. If we were like that underground train rail within England from Europe to England, where you go no more, you just pitch black. This tunnel is long. Because even when other countries and stuff within the sub-region, they said the fellow citizens we will talk with, they will tell you about our Team Tranga. The young Team Tranga, now we are happiness. Now we are kumbaya. That tell you say they need a set to begin for less because like Ghanaian they complain a lot right now. But look at the things that would go on in Ghana. Look at the things that would go on in Ghana. Ghana said they get black out, but they're not anywhere close to it. They know what's a problem, yes, but they're not anywhere close to it. They're far away from it. We're not like Earth and Mars to anybody right now. I'm sorry, my brother TTJ can then try to talk to nobody that they won't pass the same pass like here. Where? Maybe you want to see them get bad road. Because now only 1 or 2 days visit, you go visit the brother. We just don't see just a simple election. The beat we flat. The question where they get a biometric card them. Look at the young come out. Look at it decent for look. Look at it clear. And a Liberia they make up. Look at it clear. Look how many days they give them people them. Even though that stuff is small, but they give them 3 months for register. Look how they take them time for tally the vote, the ballot things. Even the opposition right now, they go into runoff Tuesday. They not get too much who are about fraud or somebody thief or this that. Then I say, how we pass them? Way they on the inflation, 11%, we now 50. By the way, let's make that correction. That 26 or 27 way they put now this MCC report. Now last year report too. So not get that clear. Now last year report. Right now, this present time, right now, all the talk the inflation, the 54%. So if you do any word like them in this report, you just don't tell me, see, if this financial act go through, iron road they can skyrocket, cement they can skyrocket, rest they can skyrocket. Then, and within in the nation, where the least man maybe will make 1 million leons when at $50 a month. Even the one where they look now officer. Me, I got a nephew where they that the United that the Sierra Leone military. You know how much they make? 800,000. That's $30 something or $40. So with all them things I put together, and you see the kind of reckless way where this president behave in terms of the way he behave with the fiscal responsibilities. You can't help but talk to the country they at the edge for collapse financially. Because the man, let's say, a day enough fuel flow or fuel for all, a day enough full zone, enough care. When you see countries after countries, whether now third world countries, first world countries, when they get economic problems like what we're facing, we all see the disciplines that they take. How will they type of them? Things that wouldn't be caught. This president don't want to know nothing but that. It can care less. To me, I'm rather related, rather be enough. You know, get no intention for look at the economy or for do anything. Because somebody with the intention, somebody with responsibility enough for in people and we care about them. Not to say they need to hear or they need to see. How many people and therefore cry? Waiting in really need for letting people and do for make a really sink inside them say hardship don't reach to the highest point or boiling point. It is to a point of no return for people. Waiting then people need for do. Because people then they talk. And when they talk, for tell you how wicked and how bad we Sierra Leoneans will be to be said, then they come on television and give the people a back talk. Trade, na Mohamed Roman Soare, Imran, now na Alpha Khan, na Siba, na David Senge. David Senge don't know nothing about economics. He don't know nothing how to turn a nation economic. Already you know how to build a prosthetic leg, period. Which is not a bad thing, it's good. But you need for dinner some lab for the create some prosthetic leg that they can't tell people them. Because you see, what thing David Senge they try to tell people them, I don't go blame them too much. To me, it behave like a nod. I don't meet up a lot of people in my work and one know where they just stand like David Senge. They need to watch television, they barely touch phone. They're always going to book business. I meet patients who tell me, ask, they tell about with local channels. And he asks me which channel and I they tell her, ask her, you don't know that? I say, no, because we don't have televisions in our household. We only read books. Now then why I go for can't tell you how the world go for the 500 years from now. But maybe in one of them, God bless his heart. Maybe in a not. He just sit down always and read books. God bless him. Then they can get PhD. But nobody know they will need that in advice there. I tell people them that. Because every single parliamentarian and every single cabinet minister, they get free data. Then they get free data. Then they get free top-up. They only get out free. Then they pay for it. The money they get blacked out. The money they get from block. It get bounced out, they want to bring water for my house. The money they work in 1 grain. It get two, policeman that will hold gun, they work at the end. Which that again, that says a waste. That tell you how Sierra Leone, from time immemorial, we come up with that idea. How many senators, anybody who now don't know Washington, D.C., when you don't see the work around Washington, D.C., with FBI being a master bodyguard? How many? Let us say America get that rubbish money they for waste. That's a waste. Why every cabinet minister forgets bodyguard? And not only that, SLPP party officers there. Because today, that adding man, they get 2 police who they work with her. But in even there at the cabinet, in not just a party guy. But then they pay, then they take the nation money, pay policeman them for sitting inside members of parliament or cabinet minister and they guide them. Why? Why they forgive them free motor car? Who done them? What is their contribution to society, civilian society as a whole? Let anybody tell me what is their member of parliament and their contribution? What thing they don't do well move the needle, na Sierra Leone? Nothing. So why they forget all the privileges? When the lay person, when they die in a street, now you get nothing. But the same privileges that what they get, them money they or their finances they come up from the country. And it's supposed to be for we all. Not for just for 1,000 people, not for we all enjoy one. The president now able for let the people enjoy any single social amenity. Any single social amenity. They not get good health facility. They not get clean drinking water. They not get no good power. You give your us Sierra Leone. You buy you nice appliance them. You send them it. Then they blow off. Would they do that every day? So which side this man they care this country go? When people continuously they talk about this guy. When people continuously they defend this guy, continuously they talk about this guy, you the wonder which side this man they care the country go? Why they treat the people in this way? And then they give them back talk. Then they talk down on the people. they tell somebody say, no use your data for Kongosa. Are you business? The responsibility now make up be the way they listen to the comment, the way people them they comment, or the respond the way people them they give to in note or advice. Sometimes they don't get no clue. Now because everything is well and done for them. And for a young man like this, he feels this not a joke. He don't say this not a life and death situation. He don't turn into a joke. This young man I've been facing like I've been seeing on TV where them they talk about in education and stuff. Back then I've been so and maybe they show people I say, look, one of we brilliant young man. And then a Boston, look the things and what they do. Maybe not saying a monster. Because this is like a monster behavior. Because you need to pay for them things here. You they get them for free. And the same way where you forget them for free. Now every Sierra Leonean will not say that every Sierra Leonean gets them for free. What? Show me, even people in the Congress and the senators and they get allowance. But come on. You see how people in the guys about they always the drag on something where they go bad in another country, but anything where they go just like what you say, anything where they go good in another side, they need to ever want for torture. So this not the kind of mortal man that what we get. And now then they try for hike tax. So then they tell you say, if you now then as Sierra Leone, you're not a part of the government, you're not going to forever bill somebody, you're not going to forever able for bills. As long as this president then a power. And it go reach to a point, we seen a video where the other guy say, you know, if we afford rice again, now na macaroni and cassava leaf, now in the eat. But the macaroni itself is not healthy. You know, all the processed food them. The natural one rest now where they grow, you know, so now they eat processed food. And you feel saying a good thing because you don't know any better. You don't know any better. Then we go to Guinea for go buy the same Guinea where all the fed pandis Ivory Coast light. Now not to the we go for go buy light. So there's like compounding issues them. Triple. So we they talk about things every day. Every day, if now look the other day, a class 6-year-old Pekin, in a classroom, they circle Bobby, they give Bobby while in company they take exam. I don't know if now the school been they try for prove that. I don't know why they're picking the parents and go allow for carrying picking go sit down a classroom. That alone, the mental problem. For the young picking them will sit down a class day. Young baby them. But somebody recklessly give that child, molest that child again, now that they get picking, he's still a kind of classroom, he circle in picking that classroom while they take exam. Among age group them within a class 6, if not be true. So when are the things and then wire when you see things and the things like that wire any day, and you need to see a president where they strive in the right direction. You they see president where they take backward, they go no more back, they go back, they go back. Then when the people in the ground talk, they give them back talk. They give them back talk, then they call the name. They call the name, then they talk so who they are come on do and demonstrate. The woman wear black. Then when anybody else talk, they say an incitement. They turn this thing into some kind of a cajon business. When you talk, they say an incitement. They're ready for kill you. Then when when you come on the street, they kill you. So which way will they go? This president not care. You know, when they talk, countries and will develop, we got money. When things are like what happen, look what happen now. We are nation now. Now the interest rate. Then now I read and the talk back says the Fed one go up more because then get. But you want to get all you can do now tight your belt and cut down on your expenditure. But now the more this president, this past 3 months, how many times this guy don't fly? In order for pull nothing come on Saudi Arabia.
This president then told we say, in can for can clean Sierra Leone image because of the way APC be left am. APC be left Salone image, it been dirty, it smell take pass bomber. Well, what's up with it? What the business they don't count with? Even when it waste we money, it say it try for go after people and we been thief that the previous government. It waste money, bring foreign judges and they can't sit down, they pay them foreign currency. Then the small money where they get out from them people in it, they say it go build a diagnostic center plus the one way anti-corruption be together. Will you read about that again? Even the one where them they talk say, then they bring come when a foreigner before can build a diagnostic center where them they talk about a carry town. Anybody they read about that again? This is how this government is. Then they lie, they're misleading, they're very, very decisive. Then they mislead people. Then they come with something, then when I go inside, then when I talk about that, then they move, say, we don't get them. Then they move back. How many things and where this president don't talk about people and they can't do? We will not see anything from the bakery. Not to add and care picture, they're all going to care about the fish pond. Anybody there about fish pond again? Anybody there about the flour mill? Anybody there about the bakery? Because the diagnostic center, sometimes you wonder how people are so wicked. Because you get one old minister of health, where be done in that country, now make I not get any clear answer, clear truth on this. But I'm not gonna be surprised if we minister of health, they don't commit malpractice now, them take a license in hand and make it go to salon. Because somebody will get a level-headed mind like that minister, we care about people and health. One, if I don't advise this president, say, don't move this dirty box inside in a new road. No, pull and come on. This is not healthy. That's not one. Two, them are made away the strip, then streets them. Then go and say they don't know about that. In a one person will be for be an advocate for tell the president that this is not healthy. Them are me and I kill them so. Would they give them bronchitis? Would they give them lung cancer? Would they give them all kind type of lung disease? That butu with them butu, one would already break them back. The other one, they not get no mask on their face. The dust they go na their eye. Look their eye. Wait, red. We don't damage them back. We will not go we ever repaired. He know that. So if they see all the bad health issues, when I advise the president or the mayor, he never do them. But when the minister of health, when they tell you about infant maternal mortality, per lie. So all the people that when they bring come out na the diaspora, just like this, not how they bring come out and say it be the teach the queen how for count money per lie. When now anything at the bank governor, na lie business. But nobody able to tell the man because if they tell him if you've been to do a good job, like you the minister of health, you've been get a good job in America. That means you still there in practice. You can still come practice. Tell this man what you feel saying the right thing. When he fire you, come back. Because what you they can make now, it triple what you they make na salon if you get on the genuine way. It quadruples of what you go to make na salon, the genuine pay. If not to thief business. Because we know how many money you don't can a salon right now from what this presidency done for health. How long gonna in pocket? He and the president, they don't shape him. So now the money we they see them guy. Most of them were all been in there and all the rub head now. Some of them have been social worker work them they do. Then they drive them 500 miles a day. If they drive to where go now, they would drink water, passing with soak your food. Then look, they sit down now on a free tongue. Then they drive then they drive Prado, then get security with gun where they guide them, then get host when then they pay for them free, then they put gas now the motor car for them for free, then they give them top up for free. If now you say if you don't go left go, mind them guy a dipper. And they all dipper. Just like the one way come on a Boston now they lie, they go talk say in a career lawyer. Career lawyer what? Who say don't ever go sit on a court? And then they cut shuffle paper them. Now the back. They go sit down and they tell people this president, 2017, you know, one of the people away be one let APC just go. Let them just move away. Let APC they may just need for go so that we the Sierra Leoneans they go pick the leftover. Whatever would they left with them bad habit. But I tell you, this president, this government, it make APC look like genius. I thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much, Omar. Now Saturday, oh, and you know, see, everybody with the kaya, now then talker. I did disclaimer where they say I not for do. All man responsible for what they say. 80% say it's not an endorsement. Welcome, Ezekiel. What you get for we, sir?
Thank you so much, Triple A. Thanks to the panelists and me, brother Ellie. I've been busy. Don't forget the disclaimer. I want to come for you. You are on your own. Thank you so much. Yeah, definitely different thing we me want to talk about, but I want to talk quick to the Dr. Senge. Will you be politician? Not to ever a good way for let you correct the electorate. Never. They ever come out good for any politician for correct the people way they vote you in, way then they complain about something. And the sad part about this one, not to government provided service. Now private business. So are you for the business or for the people? You know, you for the people. You best respond for that day. Yeah, this year we get for call this business, and Lord, we find out how we will come to a compromise. We'll get something we will help with people. Rather than the people that you fall on. You know, ever good, sir. You know, we all been the crave and pray that young people then go be part of the governance process in that country, you know. But the way hard sometimes when they act, they really discourage, you know, people you know, they make we all they shake we head waiting they happen. But I mean, the second chapter of what I will talk about obviously will look like say contrary to what they say, because today I just want for focus on the people away in the bill, and people away in the volunteer for do government job and other things, and obviously so some of them are part of the building process. But it just discouraging that any time where people complain about service, you know, the governments they come out and begin for way have for really discourage the people and wait and they complain. You know, in other place, who say democracy they thrive, who say people and really care about government people and care about the people, and they always come out and try for provide solution, how for help them, how for find way, how for encourage them, say we go do this, you know, with all you directions where you give how people and for manage the data, you not give any advice to companies how they for able will find way how for help the people. No advice to the organizations, to the companies, where then they're making billions of leones in profit. No advice to them about how they for provide good services, even when then they increase the rate, yet the service not good. Una know they come out publicly and chastise them and you know force them for let them make sure they provide good service for the people. We they say this over and over. Why that not they happen? How come? It really painful for we people, you know. We're not supposed for talk for them, not to for talk for the companies. Companies they're already okay, then they make profits big time, you know. Now one thing if people are not they pay for service, but then they pay for them again, then they get better one. When people are want for complain, you say, come on, man. Now turn the page and help with people, please. But today, really, I want to focus on people away, then they do the good work. No matter how government people and they people and some people and they definitely we then they work hard, you know, then they take the beat. Um, for they try for do something and they get criticized on a daily basis. It tough. Obviously we get the one that we then they get the excesses of being in power, like Cabra Umar say, the security, the authority and the power we then get, for shut you down if you want for comment or complain about something, then they enjoy that, then they enjoy free things, eh? But other people and they definitely wait and then at the background, wait and they work so hard for let some things that happen. Sometimes they don't get the answer for places where they for able for say no, but this not good for we people, eh? But they not get the power for say that day, because if they say that day something else go happen. But day in day out, then they try them best. Some people and they diff in a really long distance way, then they come out very early for go for make sure say 1 2 3 things that happen. um we want for recognize una, we want for tell una thank you. One thing in life you get for know, nothing no day way it last, nothing no the way they outlast time. This time here it go day, you come you do what you need for do. If you not take your time, at the end of it you go really regret big time some of the things the way they do, and sometimes painfully, and sometimes I know you deserve them, because when you day in your own strong time, you get all this authority and all this power for make changes where it go better people in life, where it go make people then breathe, then feel good, just like how you they feel good. Rather, you defend way for make them feel the pain. The time go come where you self you get for feel that. Because you not get for out last time, you not get for the position where they forever. Um, and the sad thing about how politics they happen at that country, um, you know, perhaps the next probably 10 years later, people in today will with the way then they give we back talk and all that. Probably now we all go there back in the same area, complain about how service not good, how things then they go bad, you know. And so we want for recognize the one that we then they try them best for make sure say something good happen. Um so one man been the past now one time, he meets then the people and they tear down one building. Then they swing the beam, knock the block inside less than 30 minutes. Nice and big building, then don't drop them. So the man asks the question. He say, these people are way higher for let them can't destroy this building. Now man they wait and get skill. And the man say no. And say then why not to people and wait and get skill? Now people are waiting now just ordinary people and at the street where I go car with them for let them can't destroy this building. Inside 30 minutes, then don't destroy. And so the man way it go on the way begin for think, wow, the man way he build that house, the man way get them and the man way he provide the skill for build this house. They say it probably take 1 week perhaps for make the plan. It take a month for lady block and till he finish this building. He say, and perhaps it take a year or two for finishing, but less than 30 minutes. Ordinary people and without skill from the street, where they come, then just knock them down. And so as he reach now in job, he asks the in people, he say, which kind person you want be? You want be the person where he get the skill, where he dey live by rules, he know how the square of the house or the foundation of things they happen, and then he taking time for lay all this plan for make sure say something good happen. Or you want be the ordinary wrecker, laborer where they pass on the street, where no get no skill. All you understand, now for destroy and tear down things. And so we want for encourage people away then to do the right thing. That each time we come on here for criticize things, be say we know they recognize good job. We they actually try for advocate so that good job go happen. And anytime where you do them, if we see them, we want for recognize them. Whether we see them or we not see them, we want for recognize the one that way then they do good job. And it possible in many cases, sometimes where they do a lot of good job, sometimes they not see you, sometimes people are not see you. But believe you me, circumstances and situation and life, they see you because it get for happen at the other end. So you way they do good job and for continue for doing because the one day way they know they do good job. Sometimes now then they spend so much time on their knees for pray for let good thing happen to them. I tell one man we he contribute so much money for help we for build the school. I tell her I say now I understand waiting it mean we every time we tell and thank you for let God bless. I mean just they say I'm blessed already. Because when we build schools and we provide uniforms and we make people and go there for free, we get a lot of parents there, whether they're meaner or they're non meaner, wait and they say, let God bless you. The blessing they go exactly the one that way they contribute for let that thing happen. And so whether in prayer or not, we get thousands of people away and they on their knees on a daily basis, wait and they say, let God bless you, let God protect you. So you way to do good things, whether people see them or they not see you, as long as you they do them for people, because believe you me, that one person we do them for, they probably do them for another person. And if he boku that other person, they do another person. And the man way it take care of me way as small, it be good at forgive blessing like this. One thing they say one guy don't thief, now he can't get money. He say, me I not worry about that because way the boy give me, I tell him, I say, who say you pull this? Let go double, double and day. He say, so if you go take them from somebody by force, believe you me, next time we go, they go meet that man, they probably they drive motor way, find past the old one way being get. Why? Because we don't pray for that Monday. So you way they do good things, continue for doing. And you way they do bad, continue for do bad. We they pray for let you not do them. We they ask for let you not do them to we people. But if you want be that bad person, continue for do them. Because you not go plant pepper there, you reap mango. Now pepper, you go reap. So if you want for reap bad things in your life, and sometimes the best way will go happen to you, to the other people a way that you do to, then go see them best. The time where you go there at a point where you not get much for do again, you not get the drink again for do anything. You sit down now, all you can do now for just shake your head. Inside your heart, inside your whole being, you know what you been to do when you be young, when you be strong, when you be powerful, when you been get the mandate for provide security for people, and where you been get the responsibility for provide for people, and where you been get the responsibility for protect people, and you not do them. Rather, you take them at their own expense. The time go reach when you look around, that soldier man where they hold gun today for you, in no day. You look behind, nobody no day. A lonely life. How terrible it will be for you. So turn the page for do right for we people. If you not able to do them, wash in hand and commodity. Because believe you me, but cool people in that country, wait and they pray for let halaki they meet a lot of them. Because una not they try for do well for we people. And every day una get answer where they really pain them. Then they go on a bed hungry. Then picking and not gets waiting they supposed forget. Then disgrace one because somebody not put some things them way in place. Listen, if person get for grab from Waterloo and go on a town for do what he need for do for provide for him picking there, that road way if for don't take him less than 30 minutes. Now it take him 2 hours for get there. somebody responsible for that predicament, where it been gets the authority from take for watch and observe and make sure that road they make a 3 lane one way. No. One person scoff the money and allow for let them make only 1 lane one way. And now somebody we if for left that place they inside short time for go changing life. It take out 2 hours for get there. We go this until would I for don't meet on time for let him begin for take small thing go turn, he no meet and they or he no meet the best one. You see how the problem they go all the way to the layman, the one way he not get any way for change things. See how then they suffer. So when then they say government they cause this problem, now then here you foresee. Not to say they want let you provide money for them all the time. No. System, things and way if for make a easy for let them access waiting the need for access for change their life. Way them put you in charge for let provide that service. You make it difficult. Somebody they way he want to do the right thing, but he not get the power. Would they see a boku people and they wait and they in the office they want to do the right thing, but if they pull voice, that will be the end of their job. Then people and they would tell una thank you, una continue for work, una continue for press, una continue for change things society supposed for change. Continue for speed things them up for people and wait and they can at your office, wait can at your own desk, speed them up for let it pass. No hold and they take other things and begin delay. If they know it they build up, by the time they know it don't pack. And at the end, continue for do the right thing for we people and so that the blessing will continue. Anything where you feel say na blessing, especially where you dey work for we people and if you not take your time, now both of rank and I get for get there because people and they where every day the action way they take it they affect them all the way. And if you make small changes where to go help them, you will get the blessing. And so today I want to acknowledge the one the way them they do the right thing. Continue for do good things, continue for do things that way they change the people in life, not be a wrecker. Where them put you in a place where if for change something, do your best for changer so that the country will continue for be better and better. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
The chairman say available today. We'll get him. Yeah? But I'll get to 5 calls. 2 no say na Saturday. I'll get the calls then. Unless if we nothing to say, we don't do well. Okay, I'll get Mr. Fode. Welcome on board, sir. What you get for it today? 5 minutes.
Mr. Fabian from Leicester. Good morning.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very much, sir. Well, I read the program last night about your anniversary, your birthday. Well, some of us will not be able to listen there live. Just go to the line for wish you again a very, very happy birthday, sir. Many more years to come. And, something I draw about this whole thing, your commitment towards the Sierra Leone, the love. Some of us, anybody will know me, say, we they both say we like Salone. Because even this call we they call so now for we on side of more show the love we get for the country. I wake up middle of the night just to make us say something. And you give us that platform day. Well, we hope say this network becomes the main network in Salone because the objectivity into the issues of the country is just too much. And my own proposal towards that is like also okay. So if you not listen live, we don't even give stars. But if you make subscription, tag them day, we go able to subscribe monthly. Because I listen to other network when our viewers, I just I see them put subscribe. I just put subscribe every month, then cut the $5. So now that's I mean own contribution suggestion and it. Today again, normally I'm not going want to talk more about the politics or the other thing, but today I will go that side. Because why? Politics, I need to make people and get something at the table. I need to make people eat. Because some people can talk say, oh, politics not my business. No, politics is your business. Because why? Within politicians and they decide now they affect you by everything. Like when they remote thing, they can't put that tax, they put that tax. It's going to affect you. But if you not talk, it going to affect you. I dey talk in politics in the sense of the same organizations the way I dey talk about always the civil societies and the press. Because if you don't two things they are work, we country will fix them. White man know why he support civil societies and the press in Africa and West Africa and Salon. They know why. Because they know say the government just to give channel information one way, and then they make for many people and they try for many people and see and say, "You okay, everything is fine." It depends on your objectivity now, how they scrutinize those ideas. Now, any government they change their either they adjust or they scrap them. That is what is not happening. You see the press. There are a lot of people that way objective. When we press, they lack research. They know the research. We didn't tell them just swear at them. 2 years we didn't sack. They suspend the general. You don't see that concerted effort from the press. I really way Lawrence Williams to talk about that. Now, I will not be consistent for talk about that. The rest of the press, they are not interested in that. Saloon, we did for one thing, we accept the wrong things, we move on. Thinking say we don't move. No, we are not moving on. Because one other way it hold us back. Because if government can they don't get any means of accountability, they do what they want, nobody will ask them. We're not gonna move forward because water no good day, light no good day, like how it is so far. So how you go this like the only institution will be the function. The other government will be there, they don't care about criticisms from them or their report. Then they left up then say what they give because that's their job. This woman then they put on this way, then put her under scrutiny. They want let the woman channel in news according to government. It's not gonna be outside the press day on this issue. Now just yesterday, Umarufona post on the anniversary now 2 years this one now. Where he start, they begin talk say, oh the woman gonna court. The woman gonna court say the right for me to attack the government not get them. Now you gonna for the Supreme Court interpreter till today. The Supreme Court not they talk about that. And nobody know they talk about that. Everybody just they accept we say let's move on. Even when we talk about the Electoral Commission, when they don't commit crimes, we be say if not other serious country, Kanye should be prosecuted. Because that man can even the website, it delete all information within the website just because you want to do the wrong things. No person don't know about that. No person don't talk about that. Even I read the other time, even journalists, the one who say no compromise, like with Lawrence Williams and Dixon, they don't have some of very basic information, even for election. This is they talk say, oh, Christian Atop, this Christian Atop, he said we don't do wrong things. No, Christian Atop did things that were not on within our powers for cancel the 2007 election, but SLP were quite aware what she was doing because it put the result there, or it tabulated them. It tells us, look at the result, but we are not going to announce this result, even though now still a loss, because people are not inflate the numbers. When they talk, say this was no, you don't even remember. Say this is what Christian Atop did. This is what Lawrence Williams already talk. Say NDC come second. Now make them call that say that even na Godrich. No, NDC didn't come second in the Western area. They don't know that the website did it. Now constituency 110. Now the SLP become second in a closer race with the APC. They feel say as an incumbent, they will win them. They don't know that because they are not doing that research. The website was there for a reference. The press, they know they do their job when it comes to research. I don't see credible journalists in the country. They do have research. They don't do research. If 10 people are research, they do their research well, then they will take government, to account. That's just the brief on the civil society. You know, why civil society not involved in politics now? Because the government way you get for scrutinize, if they in power, you don't talk something favorable for them, then it's easy. This is one of us. Now Edmond Abu they go through to this. Edmond Abu before they run up to election, they make audio. Then 2 times he make audio the lambast the opposition, particularly the opposition candidate talk about he old and this or that. Now look at what's happening. Either in one for the get a job through this way, see he criticize other people as he done before that were comfortable with the government, were in power or other thing. Because now look at what's happening. That civil society man, that civil society where Edmond Abu the head, where Mambu the head. Now the other guy come on, that Lamin, Saul Lamin. Yes. Now, no, now that guy in the head though, this guy, Mambu. Saul Lamin, I ain't just don't deal at the face because that guy government don't get a job. He working at the lands ministry, the Mambu guy. So now he make income before, but now the same now that organization they consider now they get they talk about field, they don't even get specialty. They talk about data. They challenge even any society, civil society who want to be objective. But Edmond Abu do this to himself because he don't compromise in the situation. Now look at what the guys are doing to him. When you try to criticize things, then they look at it, then they go to personally. You see, the civil society, they don't hold government to account. They are fighting against each other. And then who said the people in there? If these two organizations then function up, white man is paying money on them because they know their roles. Say the government is they control everything in Africa. But if we put people that will sponsor where they get a platform, things will be improved. But today look how they nothing not they move forward. Water not the electricity not the healthcare challenging. The government don't know nothing but economics. We be say politics now for the economics of the country. Nothing not they move forward. I go left fire today, but next time I'll continue my message. Thank you very much for giving. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
I think so. Don't do well today. Let me just check. I think so. Don't do well. I will count Daniel. No, nobody. I'll count the chairman in safe. He's celebrating birthday on Tuesday. I don't know. Okay. All the fans. Ingo can't tell me. It's here network. I first turn this. Yeah, 360. They tell you like how say. All about they talk responsible for himself. Today we get spot updates by the chairman in safe. I don't know whose team we play, we make the chairman one come, but anyway, the chairman is safe. Welcome on board, Chairman Daniel Olfi, straight from Edmonton, Canada. Get the platform, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Listeners and all, thank you for a long time. While in tuna self known for the study situation in the no start the guest for but yesterday save the mami 2 year and the mami na be tripole in your mama and it's happen in Batten and I'm with anniversary. So I congratulate you once again and the other one will let God take control. Well, today I will begin with my shot because I believe the new new sports minister now is him for the go places because it's him for the accommodate other disciplines the way unlike so football within the so one for say congratulations to Madam Augusta James Tiame for a job well done, at least in the go places. We say young man Edward Holland we go represent Salon na the ongoing African Karaoke Championship. Now it was organized in Abidjan by the African Taekwondo Union. And the young man, Edward Holland, he gets a bronze. He win a bronze medal for nine division. And for that one, tell and thank you, the one congratulate him. We hope say others then go meet him. And we will begin to salon the good places before long. And also the National Cycle Association, then they forget a series of 5-round race system nationwide. Now 5 of the headquarter town, Freetown, I think so the first one will be on the 24th of November. So that one then they will begin from Freetown. And then Takogama, one of them that's on Chimpanzee Sanctuary, and then done the champion that's in there, and then that's in the proudest institution for big or huge. So they don't tell them they play role for pan cycling. So also we got another one. So the second one will be on the 26th. Now Lausanne, I'm not say told the Lausanne a big organization, a big event, and now a British cycling, this a big cycling organization where they support told the Lausanne. Now then they be and they so then they do now Freetown first, then later they go do now Lausanne. One congratulate they all because we know say cycling in the play now be one part the best disciplines. We get the likes of where you statesmen they do, we get the likes of Abu Bigfoot. We get other people who be done the part. But unfortunately, Abu Bigfoot, I don't know if he's still alive. The last picture the one I see of him, not to be anything for pathetic. With all that name the way Abu Bigfoot make, because one guy been going on Franco and said been fine cyclist, he go donate bike to him and whatnot. He's still out in barefoot. Or not to anything for what's good about. So we hope so that we people and them will take care of them when they don't done their sport. Well, one congratulate the Cycling Association for this bold step they don't take. Also, the National Cricket Association and the winner CSL, they don't call 14 players we form the core of the national men's cricket team, what they call the Patriots. The Patriots then for go play in Benoni, South Africa, and then they go play for the ACA T20 Men's Continental Cup qualifiers and finals. So then they go play this to South Africa between December 3rd to the 20th. So then 14 players and don't name. You get the captain winner George Edward Geba. We got John Bangura, we got Alusane Toure, we got Ibrahim Sine, we got Abbas Blah, Raymond Kuka, John Lasayo, Samuel Conte, Chen Oba, we got Ibrahim Sisse, Lansana Lamin, Yegbe Jallo, George Sisse, and Minu Ipaka. So now them man and then they go to present Salon. We wish them all the best and we hope say they will bring lawyers because we sent to them go again and go play in Nigeria with them in car with they've been canceled in Nigeria. So we wish them all the best and this program will carry all what they do. Well, now round up with the big one. When football. We know say Coach Amidou Karim, they don't make a coach, the head coach for Leone Stars. And Leone Stars will go play one more match now, Casablanca, Morocco, for meet up the CAF World Cup 2026 qualifiers. Them qualifiers at the beginning. And Sierra Leone in Group A, and the team that was in Group A, we get the likes of Burkina Faso, we get Djibouti, we get Egypt, Mohamed Salah in Egypt, and now with Liverpool man, we get of course Ethiopia, Guinea-Bissau, and Sierra Leone. So on Wednesday, Leone Stars go get them first match, and winner Ethiopia, the host Leone Stars, for all the way in Casablanca, Morocco. I think say the team for left, them for don't left, or them for left anytime now. So they'll go play in Morocco. I don't know if Tripoli vulnerable or vulnerable for much on the game where they play, but this is a highly competitive one. We don't know some of the players who they reward, but how they say they go. So the players they know and come. Some players with the top player or the like the one with the winner the top striker winner. What's that your name say about Mohamed which the Buya Toure at the end say get problem with they get some personal problem, they no go likely make a will not confirm it. So now 24 players them now I mean, Olympic in technical staff, Sapa Kuma and the guy Alaji Fumba. So we hope still Leone Stars will go to on Wednesday. Then 4 days later, Leone Stars the host the Almighty Egypt. Why I call Almighty Egypt? Because the Mohamed Salah and the lead Egypt inside Liberia SKD Sports Complex. Now the Leone Stars the host Egypt. The Egyptian, apart from Mohamed Salah, they get a star-studded team, and this guy are not taking any chances. Apart from Leone Stars will play there, then 2 or more matches, and not much is known about the preparation. But now we get the technical director, my own friend Ibrahim Barra, all day they work with the technical staff. So we only hope they will correct all flaws there. We only hope if we never get the game of Morocco, I hope and pray that both people will send a man that will cover the game in Liberia. La Escudo Sports Complex. Well, so now then 2 games and Leone Stars game with the play against Ethiopia on Wednesday. That match will be played in Morocco. Then 4 days later, on the 19th, next Sunday, Leone Stars the host Mohamed Salah and the Pharaohs of Egypt. I don't know if Tripoli get for say anything about that. They will wish Leone Stars all the best. They will talk next week. Who they talk? They will talk with pride. They will not come begin talk. Say, hey, they missed. So Tripoli will round up that much. Will round up for me, sir.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Leone Stars will give you a favorable result, because Leone Stars also they lose that when even we draw, we're happy. We're happy when even we draw.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
So hopefully we go get a result for we go make we smile. We go make we smile. Fingers crossed.
Okay. I know I'll let this time like begin complain, say waiting to Leone Stars again, because you can begin getting team bad luck first because you don't get confidence. And in sports you can't forget confidence. You still Leone Stars again with pain. But make a confidence for the team. I would only hope that Coach Amidou Karim he don't go play 2 under Mbana. A draw 1, a win 1. So let's hope say this between Ethiopia and Egypt will get a good score. Before I round up, I will tell us to why we man set up the tour be then a tour that will be the watch game with Bonson Johnson, I mean the Ronald Bonson, and also a die na tongue after some illness, and also the man when I sort of single-handed nine Mr. David Malama Thomas, Ekundayo. The Lamande, nine sat out for the likes of Junior Tumbu, Junior Parade. Maybe they go with them. Then say, understand. The man then go take permission for the school, pay school fee. We say Mr. Malama Thomas himself pass away in England. But we'll get more information. We'll talk next week. So that's what we'll round up Leone Stars all the way. When I not look, when I not afraid big name, when I go play Mohamed Salah, when I take him. When I play the Liverpool want better results for Sarah. And so they round up till next week. Hello, Tata.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
But Manchester not play today.
Now you're not the best possible, Terry.
No, they win. The manage win. I did a bit to 1-0. So
how you go say na manage? All along the we then just say let them observe, so they allow some teams them let them feel one kind of way.
Come on. Don't be too inside 2 games no more. They go na 6 because the manage now that offside goal without Bobo scoring 5 na goal them.
They were on now they expect so Manchester Kilo.
Okay. Well, next
so
time we talk
Liverpool in there.
We dey play tomorrow. We dey beat Brentford tomorrow. If
All right.
they get 2, then they don't play. We dey work late tomorrow. Okay, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, I for when I'm coming back there on Tuesday, no.
Yes, sir.
Let the stars go give me. Let the stars go give me good present for me birthday on Sunday on Tuesday, please.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome, boss.
That and Daniel Oldfield, all the way from Edmonton, Canada. Well, we don't try. The week done. We get programmed and line up already for next week, Let us see. All we want for the country, not the best. Even though they say best and relative time, it just depends on who that they enjoy. Eh? Must you say you just got to mention the best team, man? You never walk alone. Who that says so? Okay. But we'll go there. Let's just rest. Rest. Rest for the weekend and come next week, energize. Tomorrow we'll go join AYV on Sunday. We every day Sunday live we can do, not be able to do last Sunday because the person can do and still he lost his voice. But he look long gain and back. So I bet tomorrow he will be live. Or today already, anyway. He will be live. So what else? I think that's it. Thank you for always believing in Sarah Network. See how much hours we use, a little over 4 hours, and you're still here. And now because you believe we, thank you. And we'll not take a lightly. We say thanks. Because now for una, make we there. Eh? If you're not for una, yeah. Eh. But thanks and praise though. Let me see what that is. Hope I don't miss person, Okay. We'll be back Monday. So we go meet back. Triple C. Tata.